This is Eaglemoss, Star Trek The Official Starships Collection, issue 24, the Xindi Insectoid Warship. This model comes in a much bigger box than the previous models, because it's also a much bigger model. I'm not sure why Eaglemoss has decided to have every single model in a different size, but I would actually prefer if they would release all the models much bigger, because they're just way too small and you can't put any real detail on it. This is a very unusual model, but one of the more pretty models from the Enterprise era. It's quite hard to find on the first time what is the top, because it's quite symmetrical. But I have one little complaint. On the back side there are these three things, I have no idea how to call them, as you will see in a minute. There are only two on this particular model, because the third one has simply fallen off within a few days. You can see it's missing from the bottom. If you see the white thing there, that's where it was broken, I think. Xindi Insectoid vessel. Now this is the part which is missing, which fell off. I'm not sure if again it's on all the models, but I bought all of mine models from eBay, so maybe the previous owners did something to it, but this model is again not very stable, but you can actually put the model inside a stand. Put it on the stand. It won't fall off as easily as, for example, the Nebula class. As you can see, it's quite stable. But it moves quite easily when you actually touch it. So I recommend being quite careful when playing with it, unless of course your model is much more stable than mine. This is the magazine added to the model. You can see the basic statistics about it. This is again the fictional history. You can see how the insectoid actually looks like, in the case you haven't seen the third season of Enterprise, or actually Star Trek Enterprise in that point of time. And this is the designing part. And designing actually the insectoids themselves. They were unfortunately CG and not people in costumes, and they look incredibly fake. They're the most fake looking aliens I have ever seen on Star Trek. Next issue will be USS Prometheus. Okay, bye.